welcome. And it's Thursday the 4th of July and I'm here at Seahouses waiting to go on the Farne Isle cruise to see the puffins and the terns. So hope you're going to come along with me and that you'll enjoy this video that I'm putting on for you. See you later. The Farne Islands are a group of islands off the coast of Northumberland, England. There are about 15 and 20 islands depending on the state of the tide. They are scattered about 1.5 to 4 3/4 miles from the mainland, divided into two groups, the inner group and the outer group. Here we see Bamber Castle. Today we are taking a trip on Serenity, the Serenity 2 cruiser, which is a catamaran. Here we are waiting for our cruiser. We left the mainland at 11:45 AM.
Serenity, my name's Jimmy, I'll be your skipper this afternoon. My crewmate's name is Chris. Can I please have your attention while I go for the following mandatory safety announcement. In the unlikely event of an emergency, you'll be notified by means of an announcement over the microphone, a signal which will consist of 7 or more short blasts on the horn, or by myself or the crew member. Now please remain calm at all times, and at all times please refrain from standing on the seats. This vessel is equipped with 2 65-man life rafts, and these are located on the roof of the wheelhouse. There's also a life jacket for each person on board. These are located in the 3 lockers at the front of the boat and the box seats to the rear of the wheelhouse.
Today the islands have no permanent population, the only residents being National Trust Assistant Rangers during part of the year. They live in the old Pelly Tower on the Inner Farne, the largest and closest inshore of the islands, and the Lighthouse Cottage on the Brownsman in the outer group. The Pelly Tower was built around 1500. In the warmer months, the Farnes, an important wildlife habitat, are much visited by boat trips from Seahouses. Local boats are licensed to land passengers on Inner Farne, Staple Island and the Longstone Lighthouse. Landing on other islands is prohibited to protect the wildlife.
What that means at this time of the year. What that means is they've got white circles around their eyes, the white stuff leading back from their eyes, making it look like they're wearing glasses. So the puffins have got a black back, a white front and a large head and beak. They're known by the locals as Tommy Noddies, and that's because of the way their head moves when they walk. They're also referred to as sea parrots, and that's because of their brightly coloured triangular beak. This brightly coloured triangular beak is just covered in horned plates, and at the end of the breeding season, the outer plates will simply drop off, and their beak will go back to being a dark grey in colour. The small gull-looking birds you can see here, these are called kittiwakes. They are a member of the gull family. They get their name from the very distinctive call they make.
Guys, there's quite a nice bridle going up just across there.
The islands also hold a notable colony of about 6,000 grey seals, with several hundred pups born every year in September to November.
seals we get in the Farne Islands. That's also your best chance to see all the cute newborn pups around. It stands at just over 2,700 seal pups born among the island. Seals is about 35 years for the female. The oldest recorded female of the islands, reaching 46 years old. They often dive bomb and take visitors to the island. You'll see quite a few of them very shortly. All they're trying to do though is protect their young. They travel further than any other animal on the planet. There was actually a young Arctic tern rigged on the Inner Farne a few years ago. It was found some 100 days later in New South Wales, Australia. And while the terns are migratory, other birds like the puffin, skillywots and kittiwakes merely disappear over the winter months, mostly staying in the north.
At the right time of year, many puffins can be seen, and these are very popular with visitors on the Inner Farne. The Arctic terns nest close to the path and will attack visitors who come too close. So visitors are strongly advised to wear hats. Some of the islands also support a population of rabbits, which were introduced as a source of meat and have since gone wild. The rabbit and puffin populations use the same burrows at different times. Some of the breeding birds you may see on the Inner Farne or Farne Islands are shelduck, mallard, common eider, fulmar, cormorant, shag, oyster catcher, herring gull, lesser black back gull, ring plover, black-headed gull, black-legged kittiwake, sandwich tern, rosetta tern, common tern, Arctic tern, guillemot, razorbill, puffin, barn swallow, pied wagtail and rock pipit. All puffin species have predominantly black or black and white plumage, a stocky build and a large beaks. They shed the colourful outer parts of their bills after the breeding season, leaving a smaller and duller beak. Their short wings are adapted for swimming with a flying technique underwater. In the air they beat their wings rapidly, up to 400 times per minute. In swift flight, often flying low over the ocean surface. The English name puffin, puffed up in the sense of swollen, was originally applied to the fatty salted meat of young birds of the unrelated Manx shearwater, formerly known as the Manx puffin. Puffin is an Anglo-Norman word for the cured carcasses of nestling Manx shearwaters. Although the puffins are vocal at their breeding colonies, they are silent at sea. They fly relatively high above the water, typically 10 metres 33 feet, as compared with the 1.6 metres of other auks. Both sexes of the puffin help to construct their nest. The nest is usually lined with material such as grass, leaves and feathers. The puffin forms long-term pair bonds or relationships. The female lays a single egg and both parents incubate the egg and feed the chick.